Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Superman and Lois, episode 7, Man of Steel. And I gotta say, wow, what an episode. But at the same time, what the fuck was that? Like, Jesus Christ. And, oh, God. CW's Lois, Superman and Lois is by far the best property they have since a long time. Besides, like I said, for me, you guys already know the only thing that I was really watching on the CW was literally Supernatural, Black Lightning, and Superman and Lois, because the Flash, all of the rest of them got like fell off. I think the only Arrowverse show I'm fully stuck behind is literally Arrow. But the Flash, good God, no. Supergirl, what a disappointment that became. Batwoman, hell to the no. You couldn't pay me enough to watch it. Um, what's the other one? Hold on, don't tell me. Legends of Tomorrow. I don't know something between season 3 and 4. I don't know what happened. I just was like, and I'm out. I don't know what to really say. It's just kind of like, okay, sure, whatever. But Arrow, I've stuck through. Black Lightning, I stuck through. I'm disappointed that Black Lightning's not getting that spinoff. I just feel like, hey, let's be honest, real talk. The CW was a little racist to Black Lightning. You can say they wasn't, but yes, the fuck they was, because nobody hardly put any time and effort into Black Lightning. It was the least promoted show. It was the furthest from all of the Arrowverse shows anyway. So yeah. But anyway, Superman and Lois, Man of Steel. I gotta say, like, damn CW, damn Warner Brothers, damn DC Comics, because Superman and Lois is phenomenal. Is What else do you want me to say? And I can tell it is giving me that Superman Rebirth feeling all over again when I finally picked up Superman Rebirth for the first time ever, and it just gave me that joy of Superman all over again after that bull crap that we've been trapped with the New 52. And it's just like, CW. I mean, look, executive and Swornoff, listen to me, girl. Listen to me. Whatever you guys are doing in Superman and Lois, take that and give that to Henry Cavill Superman, and you got a movie. I swear, whatever writers writing Superman and Lois, whatever they're doing, it's working. It's working. There is a few issues which I'm gonna get into topic about, but it's working. If you can take that formula that you're doing with Superman and Lois and put it into a Man of Steel 2 with Henry Cavill in it, I don't care who's directing it. I don't even care if it's still connected to the DCEU. I want my Henry Cavill in a Superman suit. I want his ass in a Superman suit. In the conversation, I don't care about the Snyderverse, Zack Snyder thing. I really don't care at this point. I just want my Henry Cavill in his Superman suit in the conversation. So now that that's on, um, yeah, the show's been quite fantastic, and looking at Superman and Lois is another thing. Like, damn, Supergirl could have been like this. Supergirl could have been like this, and if they didn't, if they didn't screw up. Because let's be honest, by season 3, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, and I was trying to hold on. I was trying to hold on. I was trying to hold on. I was like, almost, I was a stand for Supergirl. Um, to the point where, I remember when Young Ripper had made a video about social justice Supergirl, and at first I didn't see it. I didn't see it, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see it because I love Melissa Benoist, because I watched Glee. So I was really watching Supergirl for her, and because I do like the character Supergirl. But then, oh man, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry I'm rambling about it. It's just like the potential is there. That's what's the most confusing thing. That is the confusing thing. The potential that the CW shows have is there. It's there. It's just, I don't know why they choose not to do anything with it, because good God. But Anyway, the Man of Steel one is the hyped episode that I've been hearing online that people been talking about. Oh, Trey, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it, you gotta watch it. And I did watch it. I did watch it, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the twist was fantastic, but it was lazy and overcomplicated. It was overcomplicated, and of course, we still have that issue with Tretch. The young boy that was friends with Lana Lane's daughter, and he came to to see her and stuff like that, and try to figure out what's wrong with him and all that kind of stuff. You know how everything gets crazy or whatever. So after all of that happens, the that corporation guy. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about everything that I talked about or whatever. The guy, he got opened up the mine, right? So of course, Lois and quote unquote Captain Luther are investigating, trying to get into the mines or whatever. And of course, you have the realization of Jonathan, I mean, not Jonathan, but Jordan's super hearing is literally killing him and is giving him extreme pain or whatever, stuff like that. Which, Jonathan wanted to tell his father. Jordan didn't want to. He wanted to, it's crazy. But anyway, why they dealing with the issues of teenage boys or whatever, Lois talks to Captain Luthor. Luthor talks about how, the company that they're working with is evil. He's trying to get X Kryptonite or whatever to create these super soldiers. That's why that assistant of his had superpowers and stuff like that. At first, my theory is because they were Dimaxians, and of course, if you guys watch Supergirls, you know that Mon-Els are Dimaxians, and they are the distant cousins of the Kryptonians. They have the same abilities. The only thing is that they're weak to lead, while the Kryptonians are weak to Kryptonian and magic. So it's kind of funny that you have somebody that's semi invulnerable unless it's lead, and it's just like, boy, you picked the wrong planet to live on. So that was my theory, but apparently it's not. But of course, Lana is now a head executive there in a leadership programming, and of course Lana told Lois that she'll research whatever she can, and she'll try to figure out what Morgan Edge is doing at the in the mines. So they decided to set up the Captain Luthor that we all know, the stranger. He's the one who wants to set up a meeting with Superman to talk to Superman or whatever and stuff like that. And Lois wants to know the truth because she knows that he's hiding something after their investigation in the mines went a little haywire or whatever and stuff like that. So Lois agrees to let Superman talk to the Captain Luthor character, of course. And while we're doing that, we're getting a little flashbacks in between the episodes where we're reliving his life when he was on the other Earth. Apparently, on this Earth, he was married to Lois Lane, of which of course, we already knew. But on top of that, they had a daughter, not Nat, and we get to see this rise of these evil clone Superman. And of course, Lois Lane, being Lois Lane, found out a weakness to how to destroy the Kryptonians and whatever, and risk her life for everybody to get this information, losing her life when Superman, the evil Superman, killed her and stuff like that. So, down in a shelter bunker, Captain Luthor and his daughter, they saw that, but they decided to work on armor and stuff like that, mechanical know-how and all that kind of stuff to create this amazing armor of steel that, can go toe-to-toe with Superman. So, of course, you have the boys still having their drama, of course, with, Jonathan's hand is broken because Jordan punched his hand after they won the football game. After they won the football game, and he couldn't control his powers at the thing. And then, of course, because that's the old school they went to, Jordan wanting to, show up the guys that were making fun of him all these years. the guys were trying to agitate Jordan, of course. And Jonathan was trying to get him to listen to him. Hey, don't freak out. Don't do any of this kind of stuff or whatever. But Jordan, being the angsty teen he is, tries to punch him. And Jonathan, catches the punch while also breaking his hand and wrist all at the same time or whatever and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like, bruh. But, so of course, since he can't hear or anything, and because of the whole migraines and stuff like that, because of Superman takes him to the Fortress of Solitude. I know I'm probably telling these episodes out of order. I'm talking about the whole overall storyline because of the Man of Steel before that one and the episode before that. I know I'm mixing some details, but right now I'm just kind of like throwing out my thoughts about everything that's happening. So, of course, they go to the Fortress of Solitude. The Fortress of Solitude tells him that, hey, he's going through these powers. He's going to have to figure out how to control his super hearing by himself, or, it's going to risk, giving him an aneurysm because of how crazy it is. And it reminds me of that scene from Man of Steel. I give credit to Zack Snyder for that one, was the Man of Steel scene where, Clark was freaking out about his powers developing and how, Martha Kent had to come and calm him down and was like, just focus on me, honey, you can do it or whatever and stuff like that. So Jordan decides to focus on, Lana Lane's daughter. I can't believe I forgot her name. I want to say Macy or Lacey or whatever, but he focused on her where he's able to like not hear everything, but he heard the conversation that his brother and her was having, and he kind of got jealous because Jordan was, talking to her and she was confiding to him about everything that was going on because, they friend Tretch had told Lana's daughter that Jordan was the one that started the flare at the bonfire that gave him superpowers or whatever and stuff like that and got her in her head or whatever. And of course, Jonathan's always trying to cover for Jordan and, all the kind of stuff, and it takes a toll on him. So, they had this little talk will come together or whatever. And then, of course, when Jonathan gets home, Jordan accuses him of trying to get with the girl or whatever and stuff like that. And of course, they had the explosive blowout or whatever. But, it is what it is. So after the agreement of everything with Captain Luthor, Lois, and Clark, because Clark was there when Lois and Captain Luthor talked or whatever, he decided he wanted to get prepared and stuff like that. And he, decided to, create the kinetic hammer. And he decided to create the red solar lights to set up so when Superman comes, he'll be weakened. And if any of you guys know about the kinetic energy, the kinetic hammer, I think you know where this character is going from. So it's revealed that this character is John Henry Irons, aka Steel, and his daughter Nat is Natasha Irons, aka Steel 2. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. And before I get into that, Superman tries to stop him when he figures out he's a Red Stranger, because Lois and Chrissy figure out that it's John Henry Irons, not Captain Luthor. Because if you look in the thingy, the suit that they built registered it as Luthor because of the tech that they took from Luthor's company. The suit automatically thought that the stranger was Luthor. So it's still kind of playing on to the whole thing. But I'm going to get into all of that in a minute. So when Superman gets there, he tells him, John Henry Irons tell him that, hey, I'm the Man of Steel. You're fake. You're just trying to give people a falsehood of everything, whatever. He starts welling the hell out of Superman with the red solar lamps that's sapping his energy, and that kinetic hammer that can literally hit like Superman. It was pretty cool. And Lois was trying to get to him in time or whatever and stuff like that. And the boys, Jordan heard his father being hurt or whatever. So Jonathan and Jordan gets in the car and they drive as fast as they can to get to Superman to save him. So they was able to save him and take the solar radiation lights off so Superman can defeat Steel or whatever and stuff like that. And it kind of shows that the people that Lana was interviewing, which her census was like when she saw her old friend, she didn't want her old friend to be hired there because she kind of believes what Lois is saying about the stuff or whatever. And now we figured out that Morgan Edge, he has these 5 people so they can give him powers like his assistants because of the X Kryptonite is supposed to create an army, which I guess happened in John Henry Irons' original timeline. And the episode kind of ends where he's thinking about making a promise to his daughter to return back home or whatever. And I mean, to be honest, the episode was everything. It was really amazing. But there is always issues because, of course, me being a comic book fan, kind of be like, oh God, why did you do that? Here's my thing. Superman and Lois, good show. But they overcomplicated the black superheroes. I don't know what's up with the CW and black original superheroes. They overcomplicate them or they oversimplify them and stuff like that. And John Henry Irons is an important character to the Superman family that I really wish y'all didn't go this route with. I don't like when you take a heroic character, even if you try to say, oh, it's alternate universe or whatever, and kind of make them sort of evil or be on the opposite side of what the hero is because you want us to root for Superman. But, there are comic book heads who know John Henry Iron as the Man of Steel, kind of sees that like, damn, why would you guys kind of do that? And that's my issue, really, is the overcomplicated of you literally took 3 characters and merged them together for whatever strange reason. You did the whole alternate reality Lex Luthor thing with the whole evil with a version alternate version of Luthor that's now black, but really it's really John Henry Irons who's using the alias of Luthor on that planet, who's married to Lois Lane, who has a daughter, Natasha, who is Steel 2, who was actually the niece of John Henry Irons because John Henry Irons picks up the mantle of Steel after Superman dies, and because, before he died, Superman had saved him and he became inspired by him, and when Superman died, he felt like he needed to step up and, step in for Metropolis because Superman died. So it's kind of weird that they kind of did that whole unnecessary thing because you took away that moment where you could have introduced Henry Irons as a supporting character instead of turning him into this alternate version that wants to kill Superman because his world's been destroyed. And once again, it's kind of that overplayed evil Superman bull crap that I really don't have no interest in. And then you kind of you did the same thing with the Natasha thing. You took a character that wasn't related directly, and then you made them directly involved. It's the same thing with the Flash, where you took Nora and Bart Allen and made them the children of Barry and Iris instead of their grandchildren. Since those are their grandchildren, so why did you overcomplicate that? And it's just kind of weird. It's always weird when it comes to seeing these black characters finally being introduced and they overcomplicate them for no reason, or don't really stay as true as possible to their white counterpart characters or the other characters that aren't black. And you just be like, my Lord, how hard is it to just take the character from page to screen and just do it? And I understand you wanted to be all twistful and all that kind of stuff, and that's fine. I'm not saying that you can't, do some stuff, but sometimes you just don't need to be overcomplicated, because now it's going to get me wondering, do we have a John Henry Irons on this universe is the question. And if we do, is it going to look like a different person? And if that's the case, is this John Henry Irons the alternate reality one? Is he going to be able to stay on this planet, bring his daughter, they stay on this planet, and they become Steel and Steel 2? You get what I'm saying? You see how it's kind of like, and I know I don't need to try to use my comic book brain. I know there are adaptations or whatever, but I just feels like, why did you overcomplicate the black superhero? You don't have to overcomplicate them. Sometimes just have them there. You don't have to come and be convoluted with them. You don't have to overcomplicate them, and you don't have to oversimplify them. Just give us the characters, because people I think it would have been nice to see Steel, because another thing is Steel also has a connection with Lana Lane, which, by the way, you guys race swapped that character as well. And on top of that, you couldn't even get a dark skinned girl to play Natasha. I understand her mother was Lois Lane, but it's kind of like y'all do this all the time too. With another thing, y'all will get, when it comes to a black man, y'all will get a dark skinned person to play him, but when it comes to a dark skinned woman, y'all never get a dark-skinned woman. Y'all get a light-skinned or mixed biracial black woman. And you just be like, good God, can we get a dark-skinned woman? Is something wrong with the chocolate? Because I don't see nothing wrong with the chocolate. I'm just saying. And get this, Natasha has red hair. Funny how that works. You know, since we always want to bring in biracial black people to play these white characters that are gingered, you know, for some reason they never give them the red hair. I mean, not even Lana has it, and it's kind of hard to really look at her as Lana. She doesn't even feel like Lana. She feels like another character, because that it was a firecracker character too. You know, she was a go-getter. She was out there. And don't get me wrong, I know people gonna be like, well, Smallville too. Yeah, Smallville, Lana Lane too had issues too. And that was a problem too. I was just kind of like, well, Lana Lane why she don't have no red hair too? That was always my issue with Lana Lane anyway. In the series, is like, why does she not have, you know, the red hair neither? But that's neither here nor there. I just kind of was like, oh man. I mean, still a good episode, still a good twist. It's just an unnecessary, overcomplicated twist. I just really wish you didn't drag in a good character like John Henry Irons through the mud to achieve that twist, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And by the way, DC, just go ahead and kill off Jordan. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him, because he's becoming this annoying whining child. It's already bad enough you still haven't gave Jonathan his powers. His powers are suppressed. Don't say Jonathan don't have his powers. His powers are suppressed, because that opening title, the opening first minutes of Superman and Lois, shows that this boy has superpowers. You don't toss a ball at a rope tire and snap it in half. No 8-year-old has that much strength to do that. I don't care who he is. You can say it is, but it's not. It's not. So give Jonathan the powers. Give Jonathan the powers. I hope by the end of the season he gets his powers, because this bullcrap with Jordan is kind of getting on my nerves. It's like he has to learn the same lesson over again. He's emotional, he's angsty, and I get it, he's a teenager, but it's becoming to the borderline where it's annoying. Oh, and when the show come back on too as well for season 2 or whatever and stuff like that, the boy needs a haircut. He needs a style wardrobe update, because this slop bull crap that y'all doing is weird. It's weird. And it's like, no wonder you ain't got no friends. Look at how you dress. Look at how you look. Present yourself better than that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of like annoyed with his character, especially after what he did to his brother. I'm just like, how many times are your brother gonna have to take your bull crap before you get it through your thick skull? It's not about you. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand this. But I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean, the episode was pretty good. But DC, Warner Brothers, I want you to look at Superman and Lois. Look at it. I mean, look at it real good. Take that formula, put it in the Action Comics and Superman comics, and put that bull crap in a movie with Henry Cavill, and you are sold on Superman. I'm telling you, do the formula that you got with Superman and Lois for a live action movie with Henry Cavill, and do that in the comic books with Superman. You got something. I swear people will love it. Because I'm loving Superman and Lois. I mean, you know, it's my only hope, because like I said, like, the comics ain't giving me nothing. Y'all trying to do a black Superman that I ain't asked for. So, I mean, what else I got left besides back issues? You know what I'm saying? And then this show came along, and I'm like, oh, finally, I can breathe again. You know, but yeah, Superman and Lois. If you guys ain't watched it, I don't know what to tell you. You're missing out. But please go watch Superman and Lois because it's probably the best, closest superhero show that we've gotten from the DC properties in a while, especially when it comes to Superman. Finally, some respect on Superman's name. Some respect on Superman's name. Now, can I get that for Wonder Woman, please? I need a Wonder Woman series. And I need her comic books to also get better as well. But that's another topic for another issue. I'm just saying, who? And, don't even get me started with the whole Batwoman thing, because, whoa, that was garbage. I don't even know what they were thinking with that one. But yeah, watch Superman and Lois. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.